Hey, what's up, what's up? It's your girl Pika over here in Singapore calling to check in again. Was wondering how y'all are doing. It is Thursday. Actually, technically it is Friday morning. It is now 2 minutes past midnight Friday morning. Yeah, semantics, I know. Um, so where did we leave off yesterday? We were talking about how yesterday was my last day and how there are big changes going on and things I need to get done, and damn it, I'm getting it done. I'm actually pretty happy with the way I'm doing things at the moment. I told you before that I'm working on putting out content this month. I just want to put out content, put out content, put out content, and whether it be audio, whether it be my blog, whether it's on Instagram or on my page itself, I just want to put out more and more content. I want y'all to get to know me. I want y'all to tune in at some point and listen and ask questions, talk to me, give me feedback, ask me questions, whatever you'd like. Let's have a conversation. That's what I ultimately want. That is what I'm envisioning by the end of August. I have been successful so far twice because yeah, 2nd of August I dropped my blog already for 2 posts, and I have one more on the way. With this one, I am going on US time so that everything is done day by day. I don't want to miss anything. I am feeling a little overwhelmed because I'm not sure yet how I want to do everything, how I want my topics to flow. I don't know, how to cover everything, but I'm working on it. I'm juggling, I'm managing, most importantly, I'm doing, okay? I'm not going to sit around and be like, oh, well, it doesn't make sense. I should wait till I have something. Fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm enjoying the audios. I don't know if you are or not, but it doesn't matter. I'm doing it anyway. I like being able to sit down and reflect on the end of my day. And today, yeah, it was a late day. Last night, as I mentioned, I dropped the blog post. I finished out my last day of work. I was setting up for a conference call at midnight, and then I had to prepare for my Periscope this morning, which is very early morning. So, long story short, I went to bed at about 3 o'clock this morning, but I did have an amazing conversation with a young lady in Missouri who is doing big things, you guys. Miss Becky Mollenkamp, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me yesterday. It was by pure chance. We met up on a Facebook group, and she happened to say that she was looking for some clarity on some stuff. And I mean, I'm not saying that I have all the answers or anything, but I was like, you know what, what's the worst that could happen? Let's go have a conversation. So I offered her some time whenever she was free, just to hit me up and let's have a conversation. And it was pretty amazing, you guys. I really liked being able to talk to someone, different background, different, level where she's at in her entrepreneurial journey, and it was nice to hear what she was working on and what she has lots and lots of experience in, and then what she's trying to move on from where she is at the moment. So it was really, really great just to connect with someone and to talk to them and find out what it is they're looking for. I mean, this is how we all get intuitive, creative ideas, right? We talk to people, or we get content from somewhere, or we listen to a podcast, we listen to a YouTube video, whatever it is. I was watching Suits tonight, and it was a lot of information everywhere. We're inundated with information from everywhere, from all kinds of sources, and it really is about balance in the end. How are you going to balance your life? How are you going to make sure that, whatever you take in, you do something about? I know y'all know what church syndrome is. Y'all go into church on a Sunday, you leave out, you really feeling the spirit and everything, and yeah, you're going to make some big changes and big things are coming, and, it is my time has come, and all of these things. And within about 20 minutes, once you get out of church and you catch up with everybody who you haven't seen in a week or whatever, and they're telling you what drama is going on in their life, and it's out the window. It's in one ear, out the other, and you're back to square one. So I'm trying really hard, you guys, to keep motivated, to keep the balance. We get a lot of great information from everywhere. You get a lot of crap information too. For all of y'all that end up watching reality TV, there are lessons to be learned, but that's only if you can get past the crazy that you're watching on TV. I'm not gonna lie, I have watched in the past. I was, watching the Kardashians for a little bit there, but I suddenly realized that this is time that I will never get back, and I should probably do something a little more constructive. So I've put most of that stuff down. I don't watch TV as much as I used to, but today I needed something to kind of take my mind off of everything else. So instead of having a loud silence and then being lost in my thoughts and whatever craziness was running through my head, I figured, the first half of the day we spent listening to music. As I mentioned, the kitchen's done, so busy work around the house, just trying to clean up and get my house organized again, and put things back where they belong because I have the kitchen space available now. So cleaned the inside, the outside of the cupboards, forgot how bad some of that cleaning solution smells, lined the cupboards, put things back in their places. But all the while it was really cool because I have mentioned before my daughter was kind of sick, but today was the first day, thank the Lord, she went 24 hours without any sign of a fever. And we just enjoyed ourselves, you guys. We just, listened to music, danced around the kitchen a couple times. She made a couple requests of songs she really wanted to listen to, and I tried to introduce her to like old music. So we listened to the Beatles, we listened to the Beach Boys, we listened to Elvis, stuff that I think that she would appreciate, stuff that doesn't have to be beeped out. Because I do love rap and I do love hip hop, so there's some stuff that she really can't listen to. That's not something I want her to be listening to anyway. So we struck a very good work-life balance. We were working, but we were listening to music. We were just enjoying the moment and being around each other. Finally had lunch. My mom actually dipped out and went to IKEA to pick up more stuff because the next project, now the kitchen's done, the next project is her room. So I'm going to fix up her room real quick, make sure we utilize all the space in her room and make it as space efficient as possible, because that's one of the things I really do enjoy. I love designing, interior designing. I designed my own room and put everything together in the room. I designed the kitchen. I'm actually really pleased with how it came out. There's one piece that I wasn't quite sure how it would fit in it. It turned out to be a little bit bigger than I expected, but that's okay. It's still a workaround and everything's fine. It's still a lot more space and a lot more storage facility than we did have before. So yeah, she went out to IKEA. By the time she came back, we were just chilling. I really wanted to sleep because, like I mentioned, I went to bed at like 3 something this morning. I got up at 5:30 to wash my face and wake up enough to actually speak coherently on this Periscope I had this morning. So any of y'all interested in Periscope, please hit me up. We're on the Crowned for Queen channel. It's at Crowned, CROWNED, for the number 4, Queen, QUEEN, on Periscope. You can catch me on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. But all of my colleagues are actually on there too. So Vanessa, whom I've mentioned several times before, she's on Mondays. Mia hasn't joined us yet, but she's working on it. I know Jahan is on there, Ebony is on there, a couple of other ladies that I work with are on there. So it's fun, it's motivational, everyone has a different take on life, and you know what? That's what you need. Everybody needs a couple different viewpoints at least, so you can make a good informed decision on what you should probably be doing next. So join us, pick any day of the week, somebody's doing something, get your motivation. So yeah, 3 hours of sleep this morning, well, not even 2.5, something like that. Anyway, so I was trying to take a nap, but little one did not want to let me, so we ended up watching, what did we watch? We watched Big Hero 6 and Moana. And they're movies we've watched before. We know them by heart, but it was still kind of cool to, just watch these movies for a little bit. By then, my mom actually came home, and she brought all of her, cupboards and stuff with her. Excuse me. And I had fun, you guys. We sat down and we watched, goodness, what did we watch? We watched another movie, and I watched, episode 4 of Suits. Because we got to make sure we keep up with Suits, and Harvey has lots of nuggets of information for us about how to deal with people like Lewis, obviously. Anyway, I put together a shoe cabinet, which I was trying to do redo the entryway in our house, and then we started with some of the storage that was going to go into my mom's house. I'm sorry, my mom's room. So by the end of that, my daughter had fallen asleep on the couch. and we finally packed up everything, and I moved her into the room and took a shower because I just felt like I was covered in dust. um, yeah, so it took me a couple of minutes to reflect, and I feel like this is the kind of day I definitely needed. It's been a while since I kind of just chilled out at home and really just enjoyed my daughter's company, did work around the house, but not to the point where I was like rushing to do this, rushing to do that, couldn't really talk to her. It wasn't like that. It was kind of chill, but I was still getting work done, and we got to spend some time together, and I really appreciate that because for so long now with this job that I just finished, I've been going, bringing home work with me, um, not the kind of work-life balance that I would have liked. So I'm really enjoying the couple of days that I will have off before this next job starts, because who knows when I'll get time off again after this, because you know how it is. You start a new job, you kind of got to put in like 2-3 months at least to kind of, to make sure you've proven to your employer that you are worthy of being there and you are a hard worker, and then you can start asking for time off or whatever. So yeah, I got to put in work once again to earn 1 or 2 days off here and there. And so I'm soaking it up right now. I really am. I want to get my house in order so that when I do get back to work, I can manage my business, can manage their business, can manage the house without too much trouble. It's easier for me to think when things are clean, when things are in their place. Obviously, it doesn't stay that way. I have a 6-year-old, you guys. I know you know what it means to try and clean the house with a kid in the house at the same time. You clean one area, and when you get to the next, they've already messed that up. So, yeah, work-life balance right now is important to me, and I'm really, really grateful that I get a couple of days, maybe even a week. I'm not sure when I'll start work, but I'm really grateful to have some time off, which means I can really put a system in place for my own business so that it runs a little more like clockwork, that I find time to be creative and write the way I want to write, to speak the way I want to speak, to deliver the kind of messages that I think y'all need right now, based on my experiences, obviously. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow I need to drop baby girl back off at school because I think she's ready. She's good to go. She's ready to go back to school. I need to drop off some paperwork to the office, and then I have a class that I'm going to sit in on. I'm thinking about doing neuro-linguistic programming to add to my my expertise. Like I mentioned, I have a master's degree in education. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. Did lots of lab studies and clinical trials, all kinds of stuff while I was in college. And then on top of that, I was actually a residence director for a year right after college. So as far as coaching, mentoring, teaching people, I've been doing it for a while. I just haven't put a name to what I've been doing until now. So hopefully you find value. Hopefully you think that, I've got something here. And if you don't, that's cool too. Let me know. Let me know where you think I'm weak. Let me know where you think I could, could use some help, where you think I could go and get more coaching or training or whatever based on what you hear from me. So I am open, you guys. I am an open book. I'm hoping to teach you from my life itself, because this is firsthand experience, not something I read in a book. Yeah. So let me know. I am looking forward to hearing from you guys. I'm looking forward to talking to people, because that is what I'm here for. That is what I believe I'm here for. I feel like I have a level of empathy that I haven't seen in anyone else in a while. And I'm not saying it to brag. I'm saying it because I don't get that from people, but I do know how to give it. I really do know how to give love and show empathy and compassion. And that's actually the word for the month for me this month, compassion. I want to know what you're going through. I want to know what all you're juggling. So maybe if I see something that, I know a strategic tip for, I will offer it. I would like to help you. I'm here to serve. There was a saying where I was growing up in Yogaville that says, eat to live, live to serve. And I truly believe that, you guys. I am here to serve in whatever capacity. If I am meant to be your worst critic, then that's who I'm going to be. If I'm meant to be, mother-like and comforting to you and supportive, then that's who I'm meant to be. Whatever you are, I promise you, I've been through something where I think I can offer a little bit of advice at least. And obviously you're not going to take it, or you will. It's really up to you at that point, but the advice is free at the moment. Okay? So please use me as a resource. Hit me up, ask me questions, DM me, comment, whatever you would like. Reach out however you would like. And I will do my best. I will do my best to answer whatever you have on your minds. I am going to head off to bed right now. There is a blog post waiting to be released in the morning. And obviously Instagram and Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat, you guys. So Instagram and Snapchat is the same handle. It's Rasath1. Twitter and Periscope is similar, but a little bit different because I didn't get my preferred handle in time. It's Rasath11. Look me up on Facebook. Look up go as in go.rasath1. That's the Facebook page on there, and then obviously the website is rasath.com. So check me out, leave me comments, notes, reach out, please. I don't know who I would reach out to at the moment, so I need you to reach out to me first. And if you're willing to, take the plunge and ask me, reach out to me. I would love to have a conversation with you guys. So yeah, more tomorrow, and I'll let you know how the neurolinguistic programming class went, because if I take this this preview class, then I will decide if I'm actually going to join and do the certification program in October or not. There is another option I have in mind, so this, to see it, a live class like this would really decide for me whether I take this class or do another one similar to it. All right, y'all. Thanks again for listening, and I will catch you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.